Hello, my name is Carlos Alvar, and we're interviewing candidates for the 2020 election. And today we have Fernando Padron, who is running for District 116 for State Rep in Texas. So thank you very much for being with us today, and tell us a little bit about yourself and what inspired you to run.
Well, thank you, Carlos, for inviting me. I'm having a blast here this morning and the opportunity to share with the rest of the viewers. And the reason I'm running, well, first of all, I was born in Cuba and I grew up, my parents brought me to this amazing country. So I love this country. I want to see this country do well. And so that's the reason I'm actually running. You know, House District 116, ever in the history of 116, you've never seen a Republican in that house.
Isn't that incredible?
In that seat, yeah. That's just incredible. Actually, I'm the first Republican that ever ran for that seat, which is kind of historic in our party. And I see, here's the problem with that. The problem with that, Carlos, is that if the Democrats win, that is Trey Martinez Fisher, who's actually the state representative right now, the Democrats are putting a lot of money to flip the House to make it the Democrat and have the majority. If that happens, Trey Martinez Fisher becomes the Speaker of the House. Now think what would happen. Think what would happen if the Democrats take control of the House and Trey Martinez Fisher, who called our governor the devil. Think of what happens if he becomes the Speaker of the House. That's why I'm running, because I want to make sure that our Republican and conservative values are showcased in our district, because they are the best values for the people in my district.
Very well. So what qualifies you to run for this position?
Well, educational. I do have a bachelor's degree in theology. My master's degree is in public administration.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and so now I'm getting my doctor's degree in management. And so I believe that I have the qualifications. Also, I'm very compassionate for the people. I believe that if I'm elected, I will represent the will of the people. If I'm blessed enough to be sent to Austin to represent them.
So what three top issues do you think are important for District 116?
Well, I think I could go into the Republican talking points, but I think it's beyond the pro-life. But one of the things I think that we need in our district is to support our small businesses, to make sure that we don't allow regulations from our city or the state that will bring burden to our small businesses, because I believe that they are the key for jobs and higher salaries. So we have 40% of the median income in our district is about $40,000 a year. Wow. That's pretty low. That's very low. That's including the outliers, the people that make a lot of money. So you put everybody in there, the median, you'll see that it's $40,000 a year. That's pretty low. We have a lot of senior citizens. So I want to hear the senior citizens. There are a lot of them are homeless right now. We want to make sure that the state does everything that they can so that they can support our senior citizens. And want to make, I don't see anything done on that side. I have spoken to a lot of senior citizens who are homeless right now. They can't find even through.
That isn't acceptable.
No, it's not. Sure, yeah. It really isn't acceptable. So beyond our Republican talking points, I want to go ahead and address like human trafficking, which is an issue that is important to San Antonio, because we are the hub. We are in between the border, and a lot of. So I want to make sure that we give law enforcement the tools that they want at the border, but also help the survivor. Those young girls or that are enslaved. That not if they get caught and they have some type of they have some background or whatever, that we're able to clean that and give them, empower them to come into society and become.
Absolutely. So just one more question. What have you been involved personally in conservative values, like the issues that you're talking about, or other issues that you have been part of conservative values-wise?
Well, I've been Republican all my life. Because of my grandfather.
Right.
Yeah, he had a picture of Reagan and then of Bush in his house. That's how Republican that's how Republican he was. But I was a member of the leadership initiative from the Republican Party in last election, so I worked to help President Trump to get elected. I've been a prison chair for the Bexar County Republican Party. I've been involved in many campaigns like governors. We knocked on doors and been involved in that. So I have sufficient experience in knocking on doors and understanding our voters and supporting other candidates myself.
Well, very well. Thank you very much for watching, and we will have Fernando's link below so that you can see more about him. And I want to thank you, and please watch the next video. Till next.